randomness is why most traders fail. So one of the biggest mistakes that traders make is, even when they do have an edge, is tweaking it just because they have a series of losses or a losing day, a losing week, even a losing month. You have to have confidence in your system that you have an edge, and then you let it play out. Not that you're not always looking for ways to enhance it, but if you have something that works, you're not constantly changing it just because you're having a losing day or a losing week, right? So that's where most traders make a mistake, because in actuality, most traders don't really know if they have an edge, right? When you don't know for sure if you have an edge, then of course you're going to always be trying to change it, always trying to be adding things, because you expect to win on every trade. That is a huge fallacy of trading and traders, that they always want to know why a trade didn't work. You're not always going to know why a trade didn't work. You just have to realize trading is probabilities. It's just it happens more often than doesn't in the market. An edge is nothing more than an indication of a higher probability happening over another. So that is not 100%. It's a higher probability. So what most traders do is, even if they do have an edge, right, that does work, if they take a couple losses in a row, or a day, a couple days, or even a week, they start to change things right away, right? So I've had the same systems in place for going on 8 years now, where I've done very little tweaking as far as what I'm looking at, the thresholds of the market, volume thresholds I'm looking at. I've done very little tweaking of my system because I know it works, and I don't give up on it. Like a day like today, where I did have a series of losers right off the bat, I didn't just abandon it and start to add things in, right? So that, where a trader can start to adjust, that's a whole different conversation.